Well, hey everybody. What we're going to get into today is making some lids that you can use for jars that either let you do a sugar shake or an alcohol wash to check the varroa mite levels in your bees. So first thing, if you got some empty or unused bands, you would take number 8 hardware cloth and make it so that it fits down into the band. That's step one. And do that, you can either use big scissors, or if you've got tin snips like these are, you just need to make that shape, and you're going to need to adjust it a few times. So there, I'm going to cut that off. Probably good enough. Alright, so that was how easy that is. Now if you're just going to do a sugar shake, you're done. You thread this onto a jar like that, and then you would capture your bees. You'd fill them up to the half cup mark. Anyway, you'd take your regular pint jar or quart jar. You'd want to fill them up somewhere around that half a cup mark. You can either mark that or you can measure that out in the field. And then you would dump your powdered sugar in, thread your lid back on, do your test, and then you just shake them out onto the pan. Now if you want to do a alcohol wash test, that's what we'll cover next. But this is a good reason to keep even these little small scraps of hardware cloth. You never know how small of a piece you could use. So now we'll move into the next step. So here's some 2-part epoxy. And just get it mixed up. If you don't have epoxy, you can use hot glue or super glue, or really you can probably even just get by on duct taping the two lids together, but I like some type of seal so that the alcohol stays in the jar. Alright, so we have it spread around the whole jar. You can see if we missed anywhere. Alright, and then this is simple as getting your 2 pieces to mate up. And you may need to have some way to hold them together. Just a little bit of pressure while that epoxy's setting. So this is what you would end up with after your epoxy sets. You'd have a double-ended jar. Again, what you would do is you put about half a cup of bees or so, and then your sugar or alcohol, whichever one you want to use. This can be used for both. Would be probably more necessary for alcohol because you can reuse the alcohol. And then you would swirl them around, let them set, and then you would dump, and then you would be able to count your mites in here, and they, due to the screen, the bees wouldn't fall through, but the mites would. So this was a really simple project to make a double-ended testing kit. You can also make just a single-sided one for a sugar shake only. This one with the double ender and the screen could be a sugar or alcohol wash. So that's just a real quick workshop project for you. Thanks for watching. If If you want to click the button in the lower right for a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you found this information useful.